Welcome back. He's the grandfather fighting to get his money back. Ray Markham had thousands wiped from his credit card by scammers. He says he has enough evidence to convince a judge and jury of the wrongdoing, but he couldn't convince the people that mattered, the bank.
$3,177.92. Big time. It's not chicken feed.
Hey. Cashless before Christmas, and he didn't spend a cent.
$9,400. How would you like that taken out of your pocket, just like that?
And it all went down without a word of warning.
Grandpa couldn't pay for breakfast because Virgin had stopped my card.
Pensioner Ray Markham, like many Australians, was a victim of credit card fraud. But his case has a twist that is almost unbelievable.
I'm speechless, absolutely speechless.
As the 64-year-old was selling up on Queensland's Sunshine Coast to move south with his wife, he noticed some big withdrawals on his card. In between buying some windscreen wipers and a drink at the local, he apparently paid $3,000 for a stay at this guest house in South Africa. And not once, but 3 times. This is what more than $9,000 bought him. All the while, Australians couldn't even travel because of COVID.
We were selling the house. We were there. We had to sign documents to sell the house and hand the keys over. So the real estate agent was there, the people in the street that all knew us, their neighbours, everyone. I mean, it's not as if I over to South Africa quickly and flew back on the Concorde, which is now defunct.
And breached quarantine.
And breached quarantine, exactly, yeah. I wouldn't have got through Brisbane Airport.
Ray's bank, Virgin Money, was initially understanding and refunded what had been scammed. But over 2 months later, new card and all, the volunteer firefighter got the shock of his life.
It's just ludicrous that you could look at that information and physically blame me for it, for spending that money. It's just beyond a joke. I've now completed a full investigation into
the money had gone again, but this time it wasn't the scammer, it was the bank. Virgin Money Australia, now owned by Bank of Queensland and partly operated by Citibank, informed Ray via email they had proof he made the purchase. And this is the evidence they provided. A receipt with his card number, but someone else's name and someone else's signature.
With evidence like that, I'll take it to court because they've sent me the evidence that it's not me. Yes, it's my numbers, but the imprint, the name on the card, the embossed name on the card is not me. And to me, that's clear that that's a fake card.
But try telling that to Virgin Money.
You can't speak to anyone in Australia, yet it's Virgin Money Australia. Every time you ring their number, you get, "Oh, we will escalate that, sir. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I'm really sorry." I mean, my anxiety levels were going through the roof. My wife was worried I was going to have a heart attack because my blood pressure was going through the roof as I was yelling at them down the phone.
From what I've seen, the bank's investigation has been sloppy. There's some blazing discrepancies that should have raised some red flags.
Joe Ucukalo from Handle My Complaint says Ray's experience is a lesson for us all, especially during the festive season when so many transactions are happening.
Ray, you are my hero. You've called out this fraudulent transaction on the day that it happened. This is the best thing you could have done. Keep following up. Like Ray's doing here, he's continuing to pursue it until he gets a fair outcome.
I'd used them for a long time. I can't think, it's got to be 15 years maybe. And, you know, I used the points, I spent the money, I got the points, we used it on holidays, and it was fine. Everything was fine when everything's going well. But as soon as it goes against you, this is first and only time, but it's big time. It's not chicken feed. I mean, $9,500 is a holiday.
And after this, Ray will need a holiday.
Well, we are very pleased to report Ray has been refunded. Virgin Money says it sincerely apologises and is working with Visa's fraud team to make sure it doesn't happen again. Its full statement is on our website.